today's game. Let's get right to it. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow rolling to his right. And his first pass is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And running with power here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Burrow will throw.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off down at the 2.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So here's Vic following the interception. Forced out to his left. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Throwing, Vic. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Cook's full extension. It's complete.
From the 10, 1st and goal.
Now it's Burrow. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On second and goal, Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
To the air again, Burrow. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
First and goal from the 3. Mixon.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
A 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle, 82 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Burrow's throw pulled in by Kittle.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Vick operating on first down. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make this a second down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing again on second down. Vick, he's letting it fly for Cooks. Got a man, it's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 33 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Touchdown. Here's Cooks on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Connects with Kittle underneath. 7 yards the pickup there. To throw again on second down. Burrow. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down, Burrow. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's the stoppage time. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mixon trying to punch it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's a run with Mixon, and this time he is in.
Yes.
Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Vick. This will be caught. It's Waddle. 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Vick, his third touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Saints on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Connects with Kittle underneath. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, James. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 44, Vick. And he finds Gronk. Touchdown, New Orleans. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow escaping the pressure right. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
11, big 13, big 13.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow buying time to his left. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks.
55 yards.
Nigga, don't start
And the
celebrating.
Bengals
You are a
able to
fucking
get this back
ass. You do
within
not
a
get to
touchdown.
celebrate.
Tucker now to add the point after.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. First down, Vic. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Saints.
Nigga, what the fuck I tell you, nigga? Don't do that celebrating shit, nigga. You gonna give up a 1-point touchdown, nigga? You fucking sorry, nigga. Doing that celebrating shit like you cold, nigga. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 38.
Hey, go ahead and give up something, my nigga. You lost.
At the 38-yard line.
Your pack is in the air right now as we speak. Go ahead and concede defeat for me, bro. Wasting my time and your time.
Veteran sticks in his pocket.
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Bro, you're a fucking bum, bro.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James, and he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. On 3rd down, it's James, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Edger and James punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Here's Cooks on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now Burrow on first down. He gets it to Cooks. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was weak as fuck. I'm gonna just go ahead and give it right back to you.
Down this big in the fourth
you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll run on first down. James. And on the pitch, the ball's loose. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And a terrific return as he takes this all the way down near the 20-yard line. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like
touchdown Bengals. Josh Gordon, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. He's going to air one out. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Burrow flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Now Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The object there was to get the ball to him on a quick slant, see if he could get loose and take one the distance. But the defense was prepared, and incompletion results.
Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. Being chased out left. And this is caught.